Oh, look, finally posting the mopping. So, seeing as how Halloween is over, I don't care. I don't really have much to talk about, so I'm going to tell you a scary story from when I used to work in law enforcement. Yes, I, the woman with the mom bod, used to work in law enforcement for several years, and it was mainly night shift on the reservation by yourself, pretty much. So, I've seen some things and heard some things. So, I used to work on the Wind River Reservation in Wyoming. In the area we patrolled, there was probably around 2 million acres or over 3,000 square miles. And usually you had 2 to 3, maybe 4 on a good night, officers on the reservation patrolling the whole thing. Well, it was in the middle of my shift, and I was at the station writing reports, and one of the dispatchers comes back, and I could tell she hates to tell me about this one call, but she pulls me up front. She says, "You have to listen to this." And she shows me this string of calls from this one house that lays at the base of the mountains. The whole family was calling because they could hear a woman crying, sobbing, and they sounded like moaning around in the back of their house. And because they had gotten so many calls from this house about this situation, they sent me out. So when I get there, I talk with the family members, and the thing that struck me was that none of them wanted to exit their house. They all stood in the doorway, about 5 to 7 of them standing in their doorway, refusing to come out, telling me that all evening they've been hearing a woman crying in their backyard in the creek behind their house. And they said they could see her, the silhouette of her walking around back there. And they said the last time they saw her, she went walking towards the mountains. Half of the group was scared, and half of the group was worried that it was an actual woman who might have walked into the mountains. I'm not gonna lie, I hesitated. But yes, ultimately, I drove the back roads up into the mountains behind their house, and it was a full moon that night. And this call came in around 3 o'clock. Yes, the witching hour. So here I am, driving around in the mountains, and I was taught that if you're looking for something or you're driving around looking for something, you roll your windows down. So here I am driving the back roads, rolling my windows down, watching all the glowing eyes of the animals. Thankfully, I did not locate the Native American La Llorona. I went in about 3 or 4 miles and turned around. I went back and told the family that I didn't find anything, but they probably didn't sleep that night. Let me know how you like the story. Bye.